Good morning, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about divine order. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because there's been a lot of third-party situations going on, breakups, the divine stepping in to balance out karma and justice. And I'm inspired to do this because I want people to be aware of their role in a third party, where you fit in. If you're in a, say, a divine union and you have a third party interference coming in to destroy that union, the tower hit, know that it was the divine's way of protecting you. It's harsh, it's hurtful, it's painful. And often a lot of these third-party situations are with soulmates and perhaps some twin flames, which is why it's so important to know your role in that. When you see the high priest enter any read, which it has been daily for Sagittarians, Capricorns, as well as some of the other zodiac signs, know it is the divine's way of when the tower hits, and that's what the focus has been on every day. The reason why the divine strikes a tower is to restore divine order and balance. You have to know your role in the triangle. If you're the karmic partner entering into the situation and the tower has struck, know it was struck for your own good, to restore divine order. The divine does not want people to be in third-party situations, going around hurting each other, which is why they come in and they hit the tower. Who's ever on the third party, someone always loses. In every situation, somebody gets hurt, and you have to identify who you are in that situation. Divine order is restored by the tower. That's why it strikes. If you're the innocent party in this third party, you're getting blessed. Don't confuse the two. If you're a karmic and you're trying to come in between a divine union, the tower is going to strike. And yes, it's going to hurt. It's discipline. It's the universe's way of disciplining people to realize that there is free will, but be careful what you choose, because divine order will come into play. And know if you're the injured party, I don't care if you're a karmic or the divine, and you got an owie, you got a hurt, it was for your own protection. It'd be like that if you're a parent and you see your child about to do something that is going to endanger their life or give them a really big hurt somehow, you're going to rescue that child. And that is why the universe brings in the tower to rescue you from something that was going to be a bigger hurt than what you received. Although it hurts, you will heal, but know it was to restore divine order. The high priest is coming in every single read, every single day. And that is why the tower strikes. The divine will balance out karma, whether anybody likes that or not. If that offends people, that's not my intent. It is for understanding and knowledge only that I am telling you that information. So I had a comment yesterday about I shouldn't listen to tarot card readers because they build up my hope. Well, I'm going to say this. If you're the third party and you ended up getting a hurt, you were done a favor. That was not to build up your hopes. That is so that the universe can show you your self-worth. You have to know your own self-worth and your value before you can have anything that is divine. You have to know your self-worth. And if you're the innocent person in a third-party situation and you got a big hurt, Spirit is there to help you to heal. And that no, you will heal. And that karma will be served and justice restored, which is why you're being blessed. You may not see it today. You might be in this heavy energy still, and some people are coming out of it. But whatever was meant to crumble is crumbling, or it would still be standing. On that note, I hope we have a clear understanding. Like, you're not going to get blessed by the universe if you're out interfering in other people's relationships or coming in between two people that likely were destined to be together. It's going to fall. Just the way divine order works. It's not to judge or to bring judgment. It is to restore divine balance and order, fairness. And unfortunately, that's how we learn when we get hurt. Capricorn's message, yeah, it's separation, breakup, split ups. Capricorn, that card wants to appear. It is to do with a split up and a breakup. Capricorn, yes, tidal waves of emotions and getting up your courage and strength again. Cutting things and people out of your life that are not for your higher good. And that's exactly what message the universe has placed upon me. Guys, I'm not sitting here like I've been through the hurts 5 times over. Harsh lessons, which is why I'm like, no more soulmates, no twin for this girl. I'd be like just happy to accept an individual in my life who is happy within their own selves, their own skin, and they don't have to be no soulmate or twin. Because when you're faced with soulmates and twin flames and these divine unions, it is always, always for hard, hard lessons. I'd be like, had mine. We all been there. That's why things end, so that they can transform. Love is not deceptive. Ever. Never is. Happy family, happy outcome. Blessings to those who were the innocent ones injured, and could be twin flame, could be divine union, but either way, this is a celebration that you're being blessed, innocent ones. I am not sitting here for another day without saying that if you are the third party, absolutely not. You're not getting, you've been blessed by the tower striking. If it struck, if you manage to come in and take away a person who was in a divine union, the tower is going to strike, because that is just simply the law of nature of the divine universe. Law is law. We have free will, but we still have divine order. Don't mistake the people you make offers to. And it's about freedom to choose. We do have free will, and you do have choices. Choose happy ones that bring you joy. Walk away from ones that you know are going to hurt you. And the world is here. This is cycles. This is knowing where you fit in the triangle. If you're in a triangulation situation, they never end good. Someone always gets hurt. And It's choices in love. This is also 2 cups, soulmate. Yeah, people who juggle. If anybody is juggling in a situation, know the tower is going to fall. It doesn't matter. This is a love offer. And if someone is out giving to 2, know the tower will strike. Because it's about knowing your self-worth, your own value. Sadness, spilling of cups. That's what third parties end up in. Somebody always is getting hurt. Don't be stuck on passion, because don't confuse passion from love. They're 2 different things. And you will heal. The ones who are innocent will heal. And even though you've gotten hurt in a situation, whatever third party you're in, you will heal. Friendly gesture. Yep. Anybody who's trapped in passion-only unions, the tower will strike. And third parties, the tower will strike, because it is to balance out divine order. You can't hide from the universe. The universe sees all. Even though you go upon the 3D here and you go sneaking around and you know that this person is with somebody and you do it anyway, the tower is going to strike, because the universe sees it all. It is to restore balance, divine order. There's a message coming in. It is to do with love. And a lot of these divine unions, a lot of these soulmate situations, and even if you're not in a soulmate situation, rejection is always the universe's protection. It is identical to seeing a father or a mother protect their child. If you see your child as going off with a shady character, you are going to protect your child, especially if they're innocent. Knowing the truth, getting the clarity about, if you've got choices in lovers, these are all the 2s here. Know that you will reap what you sow. You can't be crying over spilt milk. If you intentionally went into somebody's union and caused a tower, you will reap what you sow. That's just divine order and law. If you were the one who is innocent one, now you got to know where you fit in, gets injured, you will heal. You will move on. And you will heal, and you're working. Focus in on you're working. You don't need these type of unions are manipulative. They're controlling. There's always secrets and lies. Who needs it? It creates drama, sleepless nights, high anxiety. And look, you can't live in denial. That's just if you do, you do, but the universe will write it anyway. You're supposed to turn your back on situations like this. Hold back from them. Passion-only unions. Most third-party situations are based on passion when there is real love out there. And know which of the 2 you're choosing. And here's the anger card. People are getting angry because the tower struck, which is fair enough, but also know that when the tower struck, it was the universe's protection. And then people get angry because they have to look at the destruction of the tower. Know, for the innocent parties that are involved, there is true love ahead, that there are blessings coming in, joy and happiness. And know that unless you learn your self-worth, your own value, expect to repeat cycles. Because the universe wants you to honor yourself, your vessel, your body, your mind, your soul. And that is why we go through these lessons. And knowing your own value and self-worth is first and foremost. Yeah, you can't make this up. It is divine order and divine law. That's why the tower strikes. To know and to nurture yourself as if you yourself were the Mother Earth, bringing forth good fruits, things that bear fruit, joy, happiness, is all yours for the ones that are the innocentile. Knowing your own self-worth. Karmics have to learn that lesson as well as the innocentile. Know your own worth. Learn to nurture yourself first. To know and to value what you bring forward. And know that these lessons are so that you can be blessed with the love that you deserve. The things that you work on turn into blessings and bear good fruits of joy, peace, happiness, stability, abundance, knowing your self-worth. That is why, like, I had a comment from a viewer about my partner decided to stay in a long-term relationship rather than be with me, and now I'm sad and I should never listen to tarot card readers. You got to know where you are in the situation. You must know that if you, whatever third party you're entering, it is not divine. The universe does not work that way. The universe does not put you in the middle of divine unions. The universe will strike it even if you don't. It will be knocked down to the ground because you weren't supposed to go there. It's divine order. We've all been through these lessons. It is absolutely no judgment to anybody in whatever situation they're in. You have free will, but above you there's divine law and divine order, and it will be restored whether we like it or whether we do not like it. It is to learn your lessons. Feeling abandoned and left out in the cold, these unions always end up that way. Sadness, emotional, leaving you soul searching and isolated. Nothing ever good comes of third parties because they keep you stuck. They keep you in limbo, waiting and waiting and waiting and not knowing when you are to know. People who are in third parties are players. They create drama and stress, and they are manipulative. They are not honest love, truthful love, divine love. They will fall away. Anything will fall away that the universe does not want together. Expressions of love. Divine love. This is real love. This is love is nurturing. It is caring. It is gentle. It is kind, learning, empathetic, everything which is good. These unions are everything that is deceptive, things that hurt, things that make you feel lonely. Although you got some passion out of it, there is not one single love cup. Not one. Zero. Just so you know. There's passion there, but not one single love cup. It's full of wands. It's full of swords. It is very, very negative. This is the soulmate card again. Just because someone is your soulmate doesn't mean they're meant to stay in your life. They're there for a season. They are there for a time. And this is about long-term stability, long-term blessings, long-term self-worth, knowing your self-worth. Once you know your own self-worth, your path is going to be cleared away. That's what the universe is doing, clearing away the paths of things that are not healthy for you. That's why there is divine law and divine order, no matter what we will. And defend these unions because they're healthy. This is unhealthy and this is healthy. You have to decide which route you want to take. But know whatever route you take, know your role in it. Third parties are not the way to go. Nope. Third parties are full of roadblocks, indecisions. The universe puts up so many roadblocks in these unions, and they're difficult. And love is easy. It's joyful, it's peaceful, it's happy. And people like to go around, everybody wants to be in a twin flame union or some type of divine union or whatever. Know that a lot of these unions bring anything but peace and joy. A lot of these unions are brought about to equal out karma and stuff that, wow, is really hard lessons, guys. So you have to learn to differentiate between passion and real love, because real love is nurturing. It is this, and it is this, and it is childlike, and it is lovely. It's innocent as a child. It nurtures and brings forth blessings, not destruction. That is real love. And to achieve it, you need to know your own self-worth. And you need to cut away things that no longer serve you, things that wound you and betray you, and broken hearts and heavy burdens. You have to see the truth. If it's producing these fruits, they're not good. If it is producing these fruits, you know you're on the right path. And it's really quite simple. And we all have to learn lessons. I've learned my own, and they've been hard ones. And I don't wish them upon anybody. And there is no, like, even karmics are there for a reason. And karmics' lessons are the same lessons as ours, to know their self-worth. If they valued themselves, they wouldn't be in those unions. Same with us. We get the red flags. The only time I've ever been hurt in unions is when I did not follow the advice that the universe had already shown me. I'm so in tune now with stuff like that. I can sense when there's a soulmate around, and I'd be like, I nose to the floor, walk quickly so nobody can even speak to me. I sense them around. I go the other way because I'm like, I've learned my lesson. I don't want to go through it no more, guys. Like, I just want to be content. If the universe wants to send a soulmate my way, it better be this type of love, not this. And I gotta learn. I can't blame anybody. You can't get mad at a tarot card reader because they promised you hope and joy and it didn't come. Well, you misinterpreted the read. If you're a karmic, know this is the situation. If you're in a union that you're not paying attention to the red flags and your partner's off doing all kinds of secretive things, walk away. Go to what is intended for you. Yeah. Instead, you'll be fragmented, torn into pieces, spread all over the place. You got to collect yourself back together again. Guys, it's a harsh journey, but you're moving forward. Letting go exactly of stuff that doesn't serve you. If it made you hurt and it made you... The universe did not ask you to go to a third party. They certainly don't ask you to remain in one. You have to know your self-worth, your own value. The universe doesn't work that way, guys. The universe has your back. They're there to protect you. And when you get hurt, you'd like, you know, whoever commented yesterday, like, my partner decided to stay with their long-term relationship and it hurt your feelings. You were just done the hugest favor from the universe you could ever imagine. In fact, the universe loved you so much that they would let you know now instead of like years down the road where you got a bigger hurt when you're like so beyond repair that you can't heal. You were blessed. You were blessed from that read. So do not get mad at the readers. I put out that energy every single read. I show you this route and I show you this route. And you can't get your feelings hurt if you know willingly every time you enter a third party situation, somebody is getting hurt. It doesn't matter who, somebody always gets hurt. And those unions will always, always crash because they are not in divine order. I hope this helps you today, and know it's not to offend not a single soul. We're all on the same journeys together, and this is the desired end result if we learn our lessons. I love you all.